what do you think were one of your biggest F ups, mistakes, whatever in business, like business slash life, that it really was a big thing for you? And how did you get through it? I mean, it's a simple question, but an authentic one.
I don't have a biggest mistake. I fuck up things on the daily. Okay. You have to be a problem solver when you're an entrepreneur. When you get into the money game, you have this great idea, right? I'll give you three answers for this. I don't know what HD is, but my doctor tells me I have 80 of them. So bear with me. So when I first got into construction, I went in there with thinking like, I'm going to do this great job. I'm going to freaking give this person the shower of a lifetime. And I got in there and I went and bought tile and I put it on the wall and it looked like shit. And I was just thinking it didn't look so bad. I could never see their point of view. It's hard whenever you have heart and you're doing something wrong and somebody tells you it's wrong and you can't see it because you're so passionate about it. So my biggest mistakes was I fucked up a lot of construction and I couldn't see what I was doing until I got, further on in business. But I went back and fixed it. And there was actually a guy that I took a faucet from one time. He paid me like 300 bucks and I just didn't come back. It's not that I stole from him. I fucking ordered the faucet. I never went and got it. And he saw me on one of my mailers from the landscaping and called me. He's like, "You piece of shit." I was like, "Hold on, buddy." I'm actually the whole thing. And I went back and I bought him a faucet and I bought him lunch and I apologized to him. And we had a 3 hour conversation. So the biggest mistake is being misunderstood or leaving something unfinished. Okay. Done is better than perfect. Remember that. Like people are perfectionists. They try to go in there, they try to make sure everything's perfect. Sometimes you just got to get shit done. There's no such thing as perfect in construction. There's no such thing as perfect in marketing. There's no perfect business. You got to be okay with shit being chaotic and things being messed up. Number one. Number two is you have to recognize your mistakes and you have to document them. If you make a mistake, just because you don't feel it was a mistake, doesn't necessarily mean it was a mistake. Doesn't necessarily mean it wasn't. A lot of people believe their own bullshit for a long time, and that could be good and bad. If you believe what you're doing long enough, I've seen dumb people make it really far, but then they implode because they didn't take the information from around people. Another big mistake that I mean is when you lose people's money, I don't care what the story is, they fucking hate you. Okay. So if you're going to be in the money game, you're going to raise money, you're going to sell somebody an e-commerce store, or you're going to do something with somebody, or you're going to raise some funds, you're going to put your name out there. It doesn't matter what your paperwork says. If you go out there and fuck up, you better figure out a way to make it right because you're doing business with people and they're doing business with you. When I'm out here in the oil game and I'm doing these wells, I'm fucking terrified that things aren't going to work out, but I know how to fix them and I know how to go get more. I know that things not working out are a part of this business, but I don't let my people not eat. I've had to go back and make things right just because of me wanting to do the right thing. God blesses you tenfold when you go back and make mistakes. And let me tell you something, you're going to be misunderstood in business. Okay. You're going to be misunderstood. You're going to be called names. The Old Testament and the Bible says you should stone a person when it makes mistakes. The New Testament says you need to be nurturing and charismatic and care for people and be forgiving. And what I learned is I started forgiving myself, after 2023 when I made every mistake in the book. And I just say, you know what? Why am I going to be so hard on myself? I can't change the things that are done. All I can do is work on fixing it. I'm going to look at this positive. You can't look at yesterday. Think about a racehorse. It's on the track. It's going. It's got its covers on its eyes. It's focused on only ahead. It's not looking at the horse next to it. It's not looking at the horse behind it. It's not thinking about when it stumbled. It's not running fast. When you make a fuck up, hit it even harder. Get it back and fix it and document it. Okay. And the last thing is, what was one of my biggest mistakes was not focusing on anything other than money. I'm 35. My dad got in bad health, the past couple years. My mom is getting older. My nephews are growing up, and I'm out here chasing these businesses. And it's like I had money and I literally watched, my family struggle. I'm out at the fucking casino blowing 40 grand and my family's struggling to pay $1,100 in rent. And I let all that shit because I wanted the Rolexes and the cars, not because of greed, but I literally didn't notice it. So one of my biggest mistakes was letting time go by and not recognizing that babies are only babies for 4 years and then they're kids and then they're teens and then they're gone. I don't have any kids, not that I know of, not in this country. But what I recognize is not using your time in meaningful ways outside of chasing the bag and getting caught up in the day to day. That was probably my biggest fuck up, but I recognize it now and I'm working on it. So think about a wheel, right? Think about you've seen a bicycle with spokes. You have different spokes in your life. You have your health spoke. You have your relationship with God spoke or whatever you believe in. You have your family. you have your peace, you have your sleep, you have your money, right? And rate yourself on how happy you are with those and build a wheel. If your money's real high, but you don't have a relationship with God, your family's okay, but you're not happy with your health, you're going to be riding a really, really rough ride down the road. So work on everything a little bit. Don't just work on, the money aspect. Don't just chase the bag. Don't just worry about everything and stop fucking worrying. Like I worried myself to death. I lay in bed. What if this happens? What if I get in trouble? What if this doesn't go good? Listen, whatever's going to happen is going to fucking happen. It's either going to work or it's not. Okay. And if it's not, fuck it. It didn't kill you. And if it does, then you don't give a shit anyways because you're gone. So the biggest mistake is not enjoying life the way that life is designed. A life that you're living unhappy is not worth living at all. And I see you because I know that I can read people really well. That was one of my gifts, is I can read it. I know that you've been through shit, right? And it's probably refreshing to hear this stuff, but just don't lose track of your time, and money's going to come, money's going to go. Make sure that you're taking care of your body. Make sure that you're working hard, be good to people, put a smile on somebody's face every single day. It doesn't matter how people treat you. Never let them convince you to be what they are trying to portray you to be?
You want the same opportunity that all these members are getting on this call, where they are able to ask their questions directly to millionaires and billionaires, these 8, 9, and 10-figure entrepreneurs that I interview. Well, I want to give you that exact same access that you're watching right now in this video. All you have to do is go down and click the link in the description of this video to join the School of Mentors.